who is your WWE MVP of 2025?
It is Kevin Owens so far. I know we're just through the middle of February, but this is an extension from what we saw last year. He's doing great work.
Yep.
He's got the Drew McIntyre playbook right now because it's the trolling on social media, it's the crying in the car, talking about Sami Zayn. I would say that it is him, but I would like to ask you though whether or not you're good with seeing this again. You and I have seen Sami Zayn against Kevin Steen, for 20 years.
Yep. Uh-huh.
I saw it in Chicago, maybe 20 minutes from my house here, in Chicago Ridge, and it was a banger when Sammy was El Generico. It was great.
Right.
But I'm just wondering, like, is this what we're going for WrestleMania? Like, we know that match is good, but then what?
Right. No, I agree with that. I will watch those two wrestle any day, any year. Doesn't matter. They've even talked about like those two are essentially neighbors. Like they are best friends. They know what they can do. But yes, from a storytelling standpoint, it feels like a step down for both those two.
I mean,
Like they were involved in the main event, in the big picture of everything, and now this is going to be a mid-card match at Mania.
Yeah, I would say that it is definitely Kevin Owens because even post Cody, he seems unhinged. Now, here's what I like about this whole Kevin Owens thing. It's one thing to be able to come out old school. You know, we're in this match and Cody pulled the trunks and that's why I lost the match. That's why I went through a ladder because he pulled the trunks. You pulled my hair. The wind was blowing. The sun was in my eyes, whatever, right? Whatever heels used to say. But even this thing with Sammy, as they break it down, Brian, it's like, well, God damn, I think that Kevin's right again because Sammy did not help Kevin. And so these things are brilliant where if you're just a moron, it's just like, I hate the heels. I hate the heels. Okay, fine. But Kevin's laying out in these vignettes. You see what happened there? I'm hurt. I'm in this ladder match, and my best friend didn't help me. But yet, my best friend is around the bloodline again. Well, wait a minute. What about me? Everything's what about me.
Right.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, everything he's doing, like, he got us to care about Cody. We've talked about this Cody title run has been sort of but, like, that feud we cared about. We ultimately wanted KO to win the title at the Rumble, which he didn't. But everything he does is just telling the story. It's getting you to care. That's what Kevin Owens does. I wish it was rewarded with a title shot or something like that, but it is what it is when it comes to WWE.
Brian, we've come to find out, and not just by speculation, just from the wrestlers that we've talked to, a lot of them just want to be in a long-term story.
Yeah.
Chelsea Green told us that.
Yeah.
In particular, Bianca Belair told you that. We talk to these WWE wrestlers and we ask them questions that we think we're going to get the answer of, hey, don't you want to be champion one day? Or, hey, do you see yourself at the top of the card? And they're like, nah.
Yeah.
I just want to be on television and tell a story because this impressionable roster of WWE, young and veteran, they see what happened with the bloodline and they go, I want that.
Right.
I want that. I mean, I want something sustainable where I don't want a quick program and then out and I get lost. I want to be on TV, not just to wrestle, but to be on something long-term that people can remember. That's pretty cool.
And, as a fan, I want to see him win a title, but obviously he's happy. The reports came out he just signed another new deal there. Like, KO is happy with what he's doing and all that stuff. So that match will deliver at Mania. I agree he is the MVP of 2025 to the point where it's hard to think of who's even second at this point.
Like, I want to ask you that. I want to talk to you about that because if we have a consensus that's Kevin, so where's the New Day on that list?
They're up there. They feel like they've lost a little steam because they haven't really pushed them enough. Like, I wish they were the tag champs right now. Like, I want to see them on TV more. I want to see them front and center and getting PLE matches, but they seem to have just sort of cooled off because they forget they have a tag team division.
I would like for the WWE to understand that you're on Netflix now. You don't have to get out because you have the local news to go off or just go to some kind of movie. You don't have a hard out. It's Netflix. Exactly. They did that on purpose to be like, hey, wait a minute. Rey Mysterio lost the match, but here comes the New Day. Well, what happened there? You can't go to darkness. You can't do that. This is not the 80s.
Yeah, I don't understand that. But yes, I wish there was more there. Is Punk number 2, like the way he's been involved in so much?
CM Punk. Yeah, I'm like post Drew, that face to face with Cody still burns in my brain.
Yeah.
Because it gave you a little taste of what we might see in March leading into WrestleMania. I think Punk's there. What about Gunther?
Gunther just feels almost forgotten about at times. Like,
he's on TV like every week.
Yeah, but like he wrestles once every 3 months.
The promos though are solid.
They are.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. They make him matter, Brian. I mean, those vignettes to make him look like young Andre, like this unstoppable character, like this Rocky character, this Rocky opponent character. Like this is, I mean, they've done a really good job with him. His English is a lot better than it was when he first came to the company. So he just become this super villain. He pretty much admitted a couple of weeks ago that, I am a person that can make the audience believe that I'm in peril, but I really was never I had a problem against Jey Uso. Remember that the whole lost confidence thing? I think that was against Sammy, actually. The whole lost confidence thing. And then he was like, I made the audience feel that way, but I was really in control the whole time. Like, this guy's got it all.